Oh, it's very hot here. Oh, and I'm very hungry. I'm very hungry. Oh, and I feel very tired today. I feel very tired. Wait, how can you stop using the word very? Watch this video and you will learn the alternatives for very. Hello everyone, welcome to Multilingual and to another video on how to stop saying very. So here is a list of words we want to get rid of, want to learn the alternatives because it will help you improve your writing and speaking. It will help you sound more expressive and not monotonous, you know. I know it's easier to use very all the time, and I do that myself too, but it just sounds very boring. It sounds very boring, and that reminds me of the first alternative for very boring is dull. It's dull. For example, you are attending a class, a lecture, a workshop, and the topic or how it's being presented, it's just very boring for you. But you can say that it's dull. So I attended this class the other day and it was dull. The lecture was dull, or how was the workshop? It was dull, you know, it was dull. So instead of saying very boring, you just can use a singular word and it's dull. It's dull. There is another good alternative for dull or very boring. Maybe you know this word, maybe you've heard about this word. It's tedious. Tedious. You can say, my colleague is on sick leave until Friday, and I have to do his tedious job. Doesn't sound really nice, but tedious job is very boring job. My job is exciting, but his job is tedious. It's very boring, it's tedious. By the way, what about your job? Can you say that it's tedious or exciting? You can let me know in the comments under the video, okay? The next word on our list is everybody's favorite, even mine sometimes. I use that a lot, I know. It's very good. You always say, the food was very good, the answer was good, the weather was very good, everything was very good. Yeah, but it sounds dull. It sounds monotonous. So instead of saying very good, I have a wonderful word for you. Superb. Superb. In this word, there is a word super and the letter B. So together it's superb. You can say, so how was the food? Oh, the food in this restaurant was superb. How was the answer? How was the presentation? It was superb. You know, like the opposite of dull, right? So the workshop, the lecture, the presentation wasn't dull, it was superb. It was really, really good. Again, we're saying this word here. Of course, you can also say delicious, yeah, about food. It's delicious or superb. So the word superb means excellent, great, awesome. Here you have a lot more alternatives to the word very good. So you don't have to say very good all the time. You see how many alternatives you have. Just pick one and you'll sound more interesting. And you know, a couple of weeks ago, I made tiramisu. I asked my friends, so how did you like my tiramisu? And they told me, Karina, it is superb. Superb. Or could say it was finger-licking good. Finger-licking good means very delicious. You can lick every finger because it's so delicious. So superb, delicious, amazing, excellent, whatever, but not very good. Now you have a lot of alternatives that you can use instead of saying very good. I have to apologize if you're watching this video being very hungry because I'm talking about tiramisu, right? If you're very hungry, you can say that you are ravenous. And this is the next word in our list, to be ravenous. If you're very hungry, you can say, I'm ravenous. This is a strong word. And once you've said it, I'm ravenous, no one will doubt this. Ravenous sounds extreme, and it also means extremely hungry. I'm ravenous, you know? It sounds like roaring, like a tiger, like a lion who is hungry, who is roaring. I'm ravenous. I'm so ravenous that I could eat a horse. In English, you say, I could eat a horse. Can you say that about yourself, that you feel ravenous very often? For example, if I haven't eaten anything for a couple of hours, just can't concentrate. I need food and I'm ravenous and I can't focus on anything. By the way, being ravenous isn't just about food. You can also be ravenous about something or someone. For example, you can say, I'm ravenous about reading. You know, I could read every single day and all the time. I'm ravenous about reading. So if I'm ravenous, I feel I'm in a very bad mood. Oh, that reminds me of the next word. For the word very bad, you can also say terrible. That would describe my mood even better. When I'm ravenous, I'm in a terrible mood. How about you? You can let me know in the comments down below how you feel when you're ravenous. Are you also in a terrible mood? So here are some more words, some more alternatives. Instead of saying big, you can use the words like enormous and huge. So you can say he earns an enormous salary. That means his salary is big, it's huge. It's enormous. He earns a lot. Or you can say, oh, look at this house. This house is enormous. It consists of 5 floors and 25 rooms. Who would need a house like this? It's just enormous. I wouldn't like to live in an enormous house. That also means that I have to tidy everything up. I have to clean it. How can you clean such an enormous house? Yeah, it's a lot of work. So the opposite of big is a very small, and it also has an alternative. Tiny. We say tiny. Tiny means very small. When I was a student at Oxford, I had a tiny room, and we had even a tinier shower, and you could barely move inside. I can't remember. I was like showering like this, you know. So it was so tiny, it was extremely small. Tired. Some students say, oh, sorry, I didn't do my homework because I felt very tired yesterday. And the word very tired can be replaced by exhausted. Exhausted means very tired. I felt so exhausted that I didn't do my homework. If my students say this word to me, I'd forgive them immediately because exhausted is a superb word. Much more interesting than very tired. Let me give you some more words. For very cold, you can say freezing. And for very hot, you can say it's scorching. Scorching. It's 35 degrees outside, so it's very hot. Nope, it's scorching. I'm sweating. Before you go, there is one more thing I'd like you to know. You can't say very with the words that we've learned today. Very freezing and very exhausted just don't go together. But you can use the word absolutely. You can say it's absolutely freezing today. That works. Thank you for watching this video till the end, and I hope to see you in my next one. Please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye, guys.